Defense Academy welcomes you to the live group discussion session. The topic is rampant corruption in India. Who is responsible? A. Politicians, B. Businessmen, and C. Common people.
I like to support just number 7 by saying that only when common people give bribe, politicians get it. So when common people do not give bribe, I don't think politicians would not be.
I support just number 2 by saying that at the outset, even politicians and businessmen are common men. Therefore, it is the duty of common men by not supporting
the corruption in business can be removed by increasing competition between companies. When the competition increases between the companies, ultimately the company has to avoid the corruption.
Friends, I think common people. Many cases where when competition increases, one of the companies try to support a political party, thereby getting its backing. So when it comes to the political party comes to power, the company gets benefits.
Friends, I think the thing is all starts with the election of the India, and we are electing the people who are corrupted and all. So the main thing have to be done with the common people.
Yes, I support number 10 by saying that. Yes, of course, the politician. I think that in my perspective way of view, the politicians and common people are the most one who are responsible for the corruption of the country. As the common people, there is a responsibility of media. It is them who should not give bribe to them, and also it is a politician who are telling them that if the money is given and anything can be done.
I would like to say
mindset of both of them to be changed, that it's not like that.
I would like to say just somebody by saying that we the common people who elect the politicians who corrupt. So we the common people should decide and elect the politicians who do not corrupt.
I would like to clarify this point that politicians over a period of time have become corrupt people. All politicians seem to be corrupt. Not that a single party or a single member of a party seem to be corrupt, but all of the people, since being exposed to people who are corrupt, they too become corrupt, and ultimately it's a closed cycle.
I would approach customer service by saying that it is not that the order being opposed. It is not that the order being corrupted. There are some good politicians, but they are not being given opportunities to put some good ideas because of the higher officials who are corrupt.
I think the common man is not supporting the good people in the politician, and we have to give more importance to the politicians who are.
I would like to say just somebody that there is no choice for people other than these two main parties in each state.
Friends, I think that the politicians, even though if they feel that they have to do good, they are being suppressed by businessmen who make sure that they do not, those politicians who want to do good do not win.
They have the chance to opt who is with them and all. So they can choose any businessman who are there in their party and all. So no need of giving importance to businessmen.
To support just number 10, I like to say that politicians have their inner way how to avoid corruption to either businessman or a common man. So they have power in them. If they think they can avoid corruption, even among businessmen and common men.
Yes, I would like to support just number 4 by saying that the businessman is doing the business for his own.
Friends, I think
I like to tell that businessman is also one of the most responsible persons, because during election when a politician needs money, he goes to businessman for money during that election so that he can distribute to the people, and then people would be voting for that.
I would like to clarify the point of just number 2 that even though we find that politicians go and seek their help, ultimately it is the cause which they seek. Ultimately the political parties need money for and financial support for each thing which they do. Ultimately, like the election campaigns and the rallies, they ultimately need financial support. So they are supposed to get a backup money from somewhere. So the political parties are the reason for this kind of corruption. They get the money from the business people, and ultimately once they come to power, they tend to support these business people, and does not mean that the business people are responsible for this kind of corruption.
Only when business people give money, politicians are being corrupt. So when business people don't support the corrupt politician, I don't think so that corruption would be increasing day by day in our country.
That business people come from people and politicians come from businessmen. It is the common people who should decide and do not support the corrupt businessmen and politicians.
I would also like to say that it is not those politicians who sell votes to common men are corrupted. It is those common men who just sells their own votes. It is like they themselves selling their own identity, or they themselves selling their own freedom, or
I would like to support just number 3 by saying that voting is a basic idea of a basic principle of a democracy. So when they forgo their voting rights for money, I don't think so. I don't think so. Politicians are the major problem.
Friends,
So as
I
part
think
of
the
chess number 3, I
businessmen
would
they-
like to say that we have found that in recent years that the people have become more selfish and not tending towards the common cause, and they think that they want money, so they keep promoting parties which give money and give financial support to them rather than supporting for parties which go according to their election manifesto and keep doing good for the people.
Friends, I think the businessman is doing the business for his own good and not for the good for the country. So if the common people is selecting the correct politicians and the politicians are doing the correct things, the businessman is no way is going to harm the politics or is not really responsible for the corruption. So we can take him away from the corruption.
Last 2 minutes.
To add on just number 8, I like to say that it is the commonest of politicians and the common men who eradicate corruption in India.
But friends, I like to tell that people are mostly attracted towards money, so that it may be common people, but by giving money, the politicians are giving money.
I would also like to say that
Able
it is
to
the
avoid
common
corruption,
people
even
who
if
are
the
always
common people-
affected in this, because businessmen get money by investing. It is ultimately because of the common man who buy their products or something. And again those businessmen invest their money with politicians, and again the money comes back to us. But however, in this cycle, but still a common man loses his identity by selling his vote himself.
To add on just number 8, I like to say that it is a combination of
Also
politicians
exists in
and
many
common men.
other such as judiciary, where the lawyers give bribe to judge so that they can rule in their favor. These forms of corruption should also be curbed.
I think we have to start with the common man to end this corruption in our country.
I would like to say that there is no solution for common man, as when he approaches, there are two choices. Even if both the choices are correct, then where he will go. So it is the
There are many
politicians and
independent
businessmen
candidates
should.
in a
I think it is a combination of both politicians and common man, which would
when
be.
a common man acts as a responsible citizen, I would definitely say that the corruption in the country will be eradicated.
Friends, I like to also tell that when a person is going in a wrong route, the fine may be very high, so that when a policeman catches him, he may ask a very less amount of money, so that common people can afford it. I think common people and business people are the most responsible for corruption.
Okay, thank you, John. You can have a tea. Have a break.